besides that first year, now we can talk about the first snake you ever got. So, what was the first snake you ever got?
Yeah, I actually bought two snakes out the gate. I got
Oh, okay.
I bought a female super pastel mocha, and I bought a female banana motley bee. And I got them from a local breeder here in town. It was like right, it wasn't that long after we start like looking into the ball pythons, seeing that there was all these crazy morphs and seeing like all the things you can do with it. And so like I kind of caught the bug like out the gate with ball pythons. And so those were the first two we bought. We got them from like I say from a local breeder, HJ Reptiles. That was the breeder that we got them from. And
Okay.
so my plan was to get some girls early on, and raise those girls up and breed them later on.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
you went the
I
smart
kind of
way. You went girls first. A lot of people do like pretty males, just get a whole bunch of males. You got the ladies first, and then he was like, I know I gotta raise these up before I get males. So that's smart. That's smart.
yeah. So and I've told the story before. The banana motley bee ended up not being a girl. Like she was a big boy. She ended up being a big boy. I found that out when I paired her the first time, and like they just went to hooking. And I was like, "What's going on? Why is they making all that noise? I never heard it. Like they doing it rough."
Wow.
And I was like, "Man, something ain't happening." And then so I resexed her, and sperm plugs was popping out. I was like, yeah, this is a boy. But I could never get hemipenes to pop out. So I took it to somebody up and really had to just like wrestle with him. Like it took a while just to get him to pop out. And she ended up being a he. Her name was Trina, so we renamed her Trick. I don't know if y'all
Okay.
remember Trina and Trick Daddy.
Oh wow. So I had that similar situation, but in the reverse. I bought a male that turned out to be a female,
Okay. Okay.
which it seems like that rarely happens. It's always the other way around where it's a female and it happens to be a male. Um Dang. So did you ever contact the breeder and figure out anything, talk to him about it, or are you just like, hey, it
Oh
is
yeah,
what it
yeah.
is?
I contacted, like I say, me and that breeder, we ended up becoming like real good friends, and we still talk
Okay.
like on a weekly basis, like to this day. You know what I'm saying? And like he's taking care of me, I take care of him. It's just it
Okay.
is what it is. Like it wasn't something that he didn't even produce the snake. It wasn't something that he intentionally tried to do. It just
Yeah.
it's just one of those things. And like I say, when we tried to resex it, like it was hard as heck to get the hemipines to come out. And so I can see how someone would missex it.
Mm,
How hard it was to get the hemipines to come out when we did it. Granted, it was like a pretty big snake at the time, probably like 2,300 grams, so that might have played a role in it. But I mean, it's just a lesson learned. You know what I'm saying? Like at the time when I first bought it, I didn't know how to sex snakes. I was really going on people's word, right?
yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I learned how to not snakes, but sex snakes uh, early on, just because like I wanted to be able to verify it for myself.
It is a skill, whether you pop or probe, that you should develop 100%. It can take time, so be patient with it. But it is definitely a skill you should learn. Definitely, if you decide to breed. If you just have snakes as pets, it's not that big of an issue to know if they're male or female, especially
100.
if you only got a couple. But if you're breeding, you plan to sell animals after you breed them, definitely knowing how to sex them is a key thing, 100%. So take the time
100%.
to do that.
a hundred
Uh,
percent.
so speaking of which, how did you learn to sex your animals, and do you pop or you probe?
So I got a probing kit, but I never felt comfortable probing. I actually felt like more nervous probing than I did
Yeah,
popping.
same here.
I watched a lot of Billy videos, and then I went to this local reptile store. My homie Mike that used to work at the reptile store here locally, like he taught me like in person how to do it too. Because I had learned a little bit from Billy's video. I actually learned a lot from Billy's video, but I wasn't super consistent. And the primary reason I wasn't consistent with doing it is because like I was scared to hurt him. Like I felt like I was about the break something or just
Yeah.
so he was like, nah, man, this is what you do. And like, he just kind of walked me through it. And we did it like on several different snakes at the shop. And I just got comfortable doing it. And that's the benefit of having people you can reach out to. They can kind of like walk you through stuff and help you out with stuff. So like, shout out to my homie Mike.